Welcome to the Alum-A-Pole setup video. If you own an Alum-A-Pole pump jack system, if you're thinking of buying one, or if you want to train your employees on how to safely use the Alum-A-Pole pump jack system, in this video we will show you all the parts and pieces, how to set it up, and some safety practices, so stick around. First, do a site survey. Check for the proximity of electrical wires. Be sure that no part of the scaffolding system will be able to reach any wires during the erecting, the use, and the dismantling of the scaffolding. If any electrical hazard exists, call the electrical power company and arrange to have the power lines turned off or disconnected. All aluminum scaffolding poles conduct electricity. In fact, all parts of the Alum-A-Pole pump jack scaffolding system conduct electricity. Visit OSHA's website at www.osha.gov for information regarding the distance requirements in order to avoid flash shock when working on scaffolding in the vicinity of electrical power lines. Check the entire site to determine what equipment you will need for the proper setup. A basic system guideline is available on our website. Be sure to follow instructions provided on all components, as well as all federal OSHA and local requirements. Note that while the Alum-A-Pole pump jack scaffolding system is the system of choice for work on the side of a structure with a solid wall, pump jack scaffolding in general cannot be used for all applications. Inspect all Alum-A-Pole scaffolding system components prior to setup. Any components with damaged or missing parts must be taken out of service immediately. When set up properly, the Alum-A-Pole scaffolding system can be used to a 50-foot maximum shoulder working height. Attach the Pro Jacks to the Pro Bench and install on the Alum-A-Poles. Install so that the rubber side of the pole will face away from the building. Install the top braces to the roof or the wall at the locations you would like to secure the poles. Determine the working height of the structure that you will be bracing the Alum-A-Poles to. Join the poles together before erecting. Never attempt to join one pole to another when the poles are vertical. All Alum-A-Poles should sit on a firm, level surface. If setting up on dirt or sandy soil, make a sill plate for the bottom of the Alum-A-Pole to rest on. When setting up the Alum-A-Pole scaffolding system near electrical power lines, absolute control is essential for safety during setup and operation. Position the pole parallel to the wall with the top of the pole below where the top brace will be. Lower a rope strong enough to lift the pole and attach the rope to the top of the pole by inserting a bolt and a nut through the holes at the top of the pole, and attach the rope to the bolt with a carabiner or other safety clip. A person on the roof then lifts the pole using the rope, while people on the ground walk the bottom of the pole into place. When the pole is in place, installed vertical and plumb, the top brace is installed. Install the bottom brace as required by OSHA and Alum-A-Pole instructions. When setting up over 24 feet in height, intermediate bracing is required at least every 16 feet. The following method can be used when no electrical power lines are present. With the Pro Jack and Pro Bench installed, position the bottom of the pole perpendicular to the building at the planned working location. Have sufficient crew members push the top of the pole vertical and plumb, with another person footing the bottom of the pole at the base, and another member at the roof ready to attach a Alum-A-Brace. Once the poles are in place, it's time to install the Alum-A-Scafts. Set one Alum-A-Scaft on the Pro Jacks to stand on, and one on the Pro Benches as part of your guardrail system. Using the safety chains of the Pro Jacks and the Pro Benches, secure the Alum-A-Scafts through a rung of the Alum-A-Scaft. Always secure in place with the quick link on the safety chain. When joining two Alum-A scafts for a 3-pole system, slide male and female ends together and secure with the safety chains through the black handles on the Alum-A scaft. This must be done on a jack at a pole. Never permit Alum-A scafts to be secured together between poles. Install the Sims safety net so that the net is attached to the underside of the Alum-A scaft eye rail furthest from the structure. Secure safety net hardware without leaving gaps. If the safety net is longer than the Alum-A scaft you are using, simply fold or roll it up on the end and secure. Finally, install the end rails system no more than 14 inches from the Alum-A-Pole. When set up properly, there will be no opening greater than 14 inches. Note that the entire system must be assembled at ground level before jacking up. To raise the scaffolding system, place your foot on the pump handle and push down with your foot to pump the jack up. To lower the system, push down on the pump handle to the point of tension and depress the safety latch with your left foot to release the Pro Jack. Then, while maintaining pressure on the safety latch, turn the crank handle away from you to crank the pump jack down. While pumping up or cranking down, the maximum degree of angle on the scaffolding should not exceed 15 degrees. Never throw or drop anything to the ground from the scaffolding system. Do not use makeshift components, mix other manufacturers' equipment, or use any part of the Alum-A-Pole scaffolding system for anything other than its intended use. Do not exceed the maximum allowable load of 500 pounds on the system at any time. Do not raise any one pump jack more than 15 degrees higher than the adjacent pump jack. All work should be done on a horizontal plane. Check our website for additional instructional videos, and always feel free to contact Alum-A-Pole with any questions you might have. Remember, your safety is important to us. Thank you for choosing Alum-A-Pole.